Everybody? It is Adam and Elsie here to spread the love and hope, helping others prosper every day. We are not your marriage gurus. We are here live on Facebook and YouTube. Really just here to talk about relationship, talk about marriage, talk about things that we're working on and growing on. Also, that we hope that you guys talk about things you're working on and growing on. Just creating a space where we can be open and real talk about relationships and kind of what we're going through, so we can all better from it. Because that is our mission. We really want to just help each other or help others prosper. And relationships is one area where is lacking. And I guess I'm boring people right now, so I guess I'll move on. So Elsie, so you're not bored, go ahead and tell everybody the topic.
So this is part 2 of last night's video. If you haven't watched it, go back and watch it on our Facebook and on YouTube. If you guys want to watch that, you can watch this before the first one. This is just continuing on what we talked about in the first video. And so the topic is the top 10 communication strategies for a lasting marriage/relationship, part 2. So we're doing part 2 tonight. Like I said, check out part 1.
It's like the usher. We got confessions and the part 2, confessions number 2. This is our part 2.
Yeah. So let's start.
We're gonna be coming out of again.
Thirsty.
Get married, stay married.
Water.
By Paul and Billie Tsika. Hey Samantha. Paul and Billie Tsika. And we are going to be coming from one of the chapters. Like I said, we've talked about this in part 1. So what I mentioned, part 6. Hey Olivia. Don't be like.
We went over, we were 33 minutes last night. But if you go on YouTube and you watch it, you can do 2 minutes, so it can be 15 minutes.
2 speed, you mean?
Oh yeah, 2 speed.
Yeah.
It's actually really funny if you do that, because I listened to it last night.
Or 1.5 speed. But yeah. Anyway, we're gonna go ahead and dive in. We'll see how long we'll go on. Hopefully not that long, but we just want to at least, like I said, hop on here and finish the top 10. So let's start us off. What is number 6? Don't freak out. Remember, we're starting from number 6, part 2.
Number 6 is settle in your mind that a good marriage is always one under construction.
Come on, say it again. Say it again for them so they can hear you.
Settle in your mind. That a good marriage is always one under construction.
That is so good, guys.
What does that mean to you?
I don't know. What does it mean to you?
I asked you first.
Okay. No. So let me share with you guys. What does it mean? It means that your relationship is always going to be under construction. It's actually, literally what it says. You're not going to have a perfect marriage. You're not going to have a perfect relationship. So stop freaking out. Don't worry. You have some issues going on in your relationship. It's okay. Everybody else has their issues and you're under construction. So most of the time when if someone asks you how you're doing or how's your relationship doing, we lie. We're like, I'm fine. Liar.
Oh, we're good.
Liar. You're lying. You're not fine. There's some stuff going on. Not saying that you can't be happy, but you're under construction.
And we're not saying that you tell everybody that your relationship is not fine. But, if you're talking to a friend or somebody who's, maybe you ask for help and they're asking you how you are, how your relationship is, and you just keep saying no, they can't help. They can't help you unless you, be open, be humble, let them know.
Yeah, and that's why we're creating a space like this to where, this may be public and live, but we give you that option. Reach out to us. For people that maybe you can trust and have a place where you can be transparent, vulnerable, open, where you can get the help you need. Maybe not be through help through us, but maybe we can, send you in the direction at least of where you can get help, because we want you to prosper in your relationship. Even though you're prospering, you're still going to be under construction though, and that's the thing. So we get excited. We've been happily married for 45 years. Woo! Yeah. Okay, but it wasn't all happy. They were under construction through all those 45 years. Probably 40 of those years, they were scratching and crawling to get to those 45. But they made it, and that is an accomplishment. That's great. But just understand, it's under construction. It's a progress. Progress is perfection. Perfection is not perfection. nobody's perfect, but progress is perfection. When you're making progress in that relationship, then that's when you reach perfection. Um, yeah, I mean, well, you got something else to share on that?
No.
Okay, don't worry. If you're struggling in a relationship right now, you're hurting. You don't know where to turn. There's a lot of people out there. It's under construction. So people ask you, "How's your relationship doing?" You know, it's under construction right now. It's under construction. It's good though. Um, and that's all you need to tell them. It's under construction. All right, let's move on. Next one. Next one.
Number 7, it says, resign as general manager of the universe and let God work on you. Resign as being a general manager of the universe and let God work on you.
You want to go?
You can.
All right, so I'll say so. So kind of my notes I put down is it's okay if there's a communication breakdown, because these are communication strategies. So understanding that there's going to be breakdowns, even if you are the general manager of a store, you got to know that there's stuff that's going to break down. There's stuff that's out of your control, even when you are a general manager, that you can't control. You can't control necessarily. Maybe if an earthquake happens, a fire happens, so you have these stuff that you can't really control. And this is what this is saying is that you have these situations that may be under control. You can't control your spouse, you can't control anybody else. All you can control is yourself. So there's some times where some things are maybe out of control, but you got to resign as that general manager. Resign as just allow God to work in that relationship, allow God to work in that situation. And like we talked about last night, is that I think that's Alex. What's up, Alex? Resign last night is that you can't control that other person. You gotta people are at different levels in their life. We talked about that. And so she may be at a different level in her communication than I will, so I can't control that. So I can't step up and be the general manager and try to control her to act this way and highlight the books to make her read that part, because it's not going to work. You got to just step down, work on yourself, and allow God to be that connector in your communication.
Mm-hmm. So on my take on this is I like to control in our real not like
she likes to think she's in control.
Not the fact that in our relationship I like to control, but things I like to control when dishes is done, or I would need you to do this, I need you to do that, why can't you do it now?
Hey,
I mean
Kendra.
that control of the relationship where it needs to get done now when I say it. But I've actually learned if I want something to be done, it's going to be on Adam's time. And then that's where God is allowing me to grow in our relationship, to where I need to let him make a decision if he wants to do it. And if I ask him if I need to get it done, I'll do it myself. Most of the time I'll do it myself. So just understand that you're not always going to be in control of everything. And if things happen in your relationship, you always gotta, if you have a faith walk, you just pray, ask God for help, or ask God for anything that you need work in your relationship.
I know Joyce Myers, she shared that too.
Hey, Kendra.
With Joyce Myers shared that, where she said when she used to talk to her husband and, hey, take out the trash, but he didn't necessarily do it in that time fashion that she wanted. So she said, if you want stuff done now, then you just do it yourself, because you don't have control, and you getting angry and bitter and upset about it is not going to get the trash thrown out anyway. So you either do it or don't have any expectations on them of doing it right when you want it. Maybe they were doing something that was important. Or especially for guys, we have we want to complete one task before we move on to the next. We want to conquer that task, get it complete, and then we'll go on into the next. We have a little section. We go into the next section.
Yeah, because us women, we're multitaskers. Especially if you have kids.
It's like a plate of spaghetti. Everything's connected all around, and you got this going on over here and this going on over here. It's all connected, but for us guys, it's like a box. Okay, let me move from this box to this box, and this box is sex, and I can just leave. We can literally have an argument, but I'll come over to this box. Well, hey, baby, it's okay, girl. Let's go ahead and make love. But the woman is connected, so you might want to have sex. She's still thinking about that issue that's going on. So it's not. Hey, what do you mean? It's not going to work. So just understand, if you want it done now, just do it yourself, and you can't be the general manager over it. Let's go. Right. We moving this time.
All right, number 8 is verbally confirm your love for each other every day.
And first off, I want to say how y'all like that matching. Y'all like that? Okay. Ooh. But verbally confirm our love every day. So, I will literally, tell Elsie. I mean, we'll tell each other that we love each other every single day
before we leave the house, and then he'll text me and be like, "I love you, miss you." Um, yeah, I mean, we say it. I mean, we say it every day. I know there's times. I know in our beginning of our marriage, I wouldn't want to say "I love you" if I'm mad at him, because I'm petty like that back then. I didn't want to say, I didn't want to say "love you" because I just didn't even I did love him. I mean, I still do. But at that moment, if I'm mad or upset or irritated or whatnot, I don't want to say I love you. And when we were just dating and we would say I love you when he got off the phone, I wouldn't want to say it if I'm mad at him. I would just hang up on him.
Yeah, I mean, how many of us have done that? We we're like, we would say I love you. Oh, I love you, baby, to the moon and back, and then all of a sudden, like, we're upset, or we have some grudge against. We grudgingly saying, I love you too. We want to get off the phone, or you don't even say it at all. I say, I love you, babe. It's like
and that's when there's something going on, because I would Adam would say and I know there's something wrong with him, or vice versa. I would say it, and I'm like, it's just some petty stuff that us couples do. We're not perfect, so we can't really focus on that. But I mean, now we say most of the time we say I love you to each other when we're upset or mad or anything like that.
Yeah, and then also just in a sense where we talked about before, where I'm gonna tell her I love you, she's gonna hear it so many times. So if some other guy told her that he loved her, she's gonna know she's not. It's not gonna have any effect on her. It's not even gonna hit her because it's gonna be protected by all those loves that I surrounded her with. It's I love you, love from me, and then when some guy tries to get in, it's like nope, down, right, and then vice versa, and then I'll take it a step further. So it says, what does it say in there? Read it again.
Number 8. Verbally confirm your love for each other every day.
And I'll say, so you verbally confirm. I'll say, take it a step further and act it out. Act it out every single day. That's gonna speak louder. What do you say? Actions speak louder than words. So act out that love every single day.
But how?
How? I mean, it doesn't mean it could be simple acts. You got a hug. Maybe it could be acting it out. Serving. I mean, the greatest act of love is serving. So serving them, rubbing their feet, massaging them. I mean, whatever their love language is. I don't know what their love language is, but you're acting it out. It could be words of affirmation. You're speaking life over them. Spending quality time. Those are all different love languages. But you act it out every single day. And even if you are mad, if you start to just act it out, so if you just start to act out that hug and you just kind of stay there for a little bit, your words and your thoughts and your mind is going to start align with those actions that you did, and this love is going to take over, and you're going to be able to love them, and just you're going to be able to say that I love you because you started acting before you started thinking, and your thoughts were going down and spiraling down and down. Yeah.
Okay. So number 9, it says, believe in the power of the agape love that never fails.
You want me to get? Mm-hmm. All right. So believe in the what?
Power of agape love that never fails. So this is the unconditional love.
Yeah, unconditional love. So I would say I recommend this one. Study agape love. Just study it. Go look it up. Find out what it means to you. Find out, especially if you have your Bible, flip it and see how God is just he's just he defines what agape love is, literally. And so other than that, but just study it and then work towards it. I mean, it's not something that you're going to be able to conquer or perfect. None of us are going to be able to perfect it, honestly. But we can at least work towards it. And so what I write, I said, so
sorry, guys.
So babe, when I guess I'm boring her again. That's all right. Yeah, but so babe, babe, you left the toilet seat up again, but I still love you. Agape love. Babe, you left the dishes in the sink again. It agitates me, it gets me upset, but I'm gonna show agape love. I'm just gonna continue to love you. And like I said, don't just you're speaking it, but act it out because actions speak louder. So when you have a bitter face or you have that
Stank
resting, what is it,
face.
BF or they call it, or stank face, whatever. um it's not gonna speak love. It's not gonna speak that agape love. You just gotta act it out, which is, love is patient, it's kind. It doesn't envy, it doesn't boast, all those things about love. Start trying to work towards it. Work towards, even if someone hurts you, they treat you bad, they said negative things about you. um Agape love is saying, I know you did all that towards me, but I'm still gonna love you regardless. And then that's gonna definitely help out with your communication skills. Because when you meet that person again that's hurt you, you're just gonna show them love again. And then those communication skills, you're still gonna have those genuine conversations with them.
Yeah, I mean, ditto to that. I mean, same thing as the 8 and 9. I think they are the same thing. I mean, different context, but same. It's just that you're showing. So 8, you're showing love. You're telling your spouse or even your um, anybody, any type of relationship, you showing love by acting it and by saying it, and then you're showing love by unconditionally loving that person even though they hurt you or whatnot. I mean, if you're in a relationship where that person hurts you every single day and you're showing still love, that's true love. Because I mean, of course there's different situations, but I mean,
Real love.
if
I'm
like
searching for
agape
that
love is that
real love.
you're loving that person no matter what's going on,
Mm-hmm.
no matter what they've done to you. I mean, like I said, there is a situation where if they're physically hurting you or whatnot, I mean, you shouldn't, you know you shouldn't you shouldn't I'm trying to say, you shouldn't be in that relationship. But yeah, I mean, it's like on number say 6, where we're all under construction. I think all of this is tying more together of what it is, what all of them are. But I mean, we're always all under construction, so we're always gonna be in a situation where I don't love you right now, but you still want to show them compassion. So if I'm mad at Adam, I still make him lunch. He's not gonna have lunch tomorrow. That's his. I still show that even though we're going through something, I still make him lunch. That's unconditional love. That's
Mm-hmm.
agape love. That's where I show him love, that I'm not gonna punish you by not making you lunch. Does that make sense?
It's good, yeah.
So I mean, that's that one situation. Or if I don't wanna make dinner and we had an argument, I'm still gonna make dinner. I when I don't want to cook, I make him burrito. So put it in the oven. I put it in the, like, I know if I don't want to cook something, we argued and we're not going to the store, I would make him burrito and fries, and I would eat something myself and be in
She cooks a gourmet meal and she gives me you get the crumbs.
So I mean, that's what agape love is, and unconditional love is that you'll
some crackers and cheese.
You'll still do something for your loved one even though you're mad at him. Just example, I mean, with your kids, if your kids are pissing you off or on your nerves, you're still gonna cook for them, right? That's where the unconditional love comes from.
Yeah.
It's because you're still going to feed your kids just because they're irritating you. I mean, come on now. If you don't feed your kid and because they're irritating you, that's not even good parenting. Period.
But you got to relate that too with the spouse. I mean, you find out really how to love someone when you learn how to love like a kid and stuff, because it's almost like the love the father has for us. But if you don't believe that, I mean, you as a father or you as a mom loving your kid, you got to kind of relate it into how to properly love somebody, and that's what agape love is. You love them unconditionally, even if they did something wrong. They broke a vase. They lied to you. You still love them and you still want the best for them. Same thing you should have for your spouse. You still want the best for them. You still love them whether or not they hurt you or not. And that's through a lot of different things.
Yeah, I mean, if your kids still, I mean, if they broke something, they're still gonna love you either way, even though if you scold them or if you scold them, they're still gonna love you. I mean, that's what you need to do with your significant other.
Yes, let's move on. Let's go.
All right. So number 10.
Let's close it out.
Number 10 is pray that your marriage relationship will bring glory to God. Pray.
Prayer. I
Very
mean,
important.
prayer is just communication. So I mean, it ties it in.
Communication with God. If you guys have,
Yeah, I mean, you're communicating. That's what I mean. That's what prayer is. People think it's like, oh, Heavenly Father, I want to serve you. It's not that at all. It's, hey God, what's up, man? I mean, I love you, Dad. I mean, you've been faithful to me. I appreciate you. Thank you. That's a prayer. That's a prayer all on its own.
Yeah, I used
Why
to.
you telling me to stop? I got look at woo, got her. Don't ever interrupt me again. But yeah, so just like, I mean, that's a simple prayer, but that simple prayer, like, hey God, find out ways. I wrote down prayers communication to whatever you do think yourself, or sorry,
Prayers communicating that whatever you do think to yourself is my action, words, and thoughts.
Oh yeah, is my actions and my words and my thoughts, is it aligning? Is it bringing glory to you, God? Is it honoring our relationship, our marriage? So think about it. You know, the thoughts you have throughout the day, the actions that you do when you're not with your spouse or you're not with in view of other people, is all that aligning to bring God glory? Is it aligning to bring your relationship honor? So maybe those things that you're saying to your coworkers, those things that you're, even if it's a joke, I mean, is it really honestly bringing honor to God and honor to your relationship? Um, even, I mean, like I said, even your thoughts. And sometimes, it's hard to control the thoughts. We just got to speak to them, even if they are honoring our relationship. Well, like, hey, you know what? That thought's not honoring my relationship, and then just pray about it and communicate it. You good?
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's go. Okay, we'll give you a little so 6 through 10. Again, go back up if you went or go back and watch the last video for 1 through 5. The top 10 strategies, top 10 communication strategies for a lasting marriage relationship. Number 6 is what?
Your marriage is always under construction.
Okay, what's number 7?
Resign as general manager of the universe and let God work for you.
8.
Work on you. 8 is verbally confirm your love for each other every day. Acting it and also verbalizing it. 9, believe in the power of agape love that never fails. Unconditional love.
10.
10 is pray that your marriage relationship will bring glory to God.
Amen. Well, hey, we are here to spread the love again and help others prosper every day. We're not your marriage gurus. Just here to talk real and like we said, have this place where people can grow and learn together. And yeah, and so even having nothing to do with the communication strategies, we know that relationships, finances and relationships is a big cause for broken relationships. And so we know that. And so that's why me and Elsie, we get around people who have a better financial IQ than us, have a better association. You should always get around better association that can take you higher and further. And so our goal is to get around people who can kind of take us out of where we know around finances and step into what they know, because they've done some great things. And so we know that helps out with relationships, because one of the number one causes of divorces is finances. And so if you guys need help in that area, message us, reach out to us on here on Facebook and say, hey, we need help in that area. Let us help you get that money right. Oh, don't wait till you get that money right. Oh, dang, look, just leave me hanging.
I dance.
You ain't gonna dance for me, baby? No, I'm just kidding. Okay, all right, guys, we love you.
Bye,
We'll talk
guys.
to you later. See you later. Yeah, love you.